Sure we're good on both ends. Okay, we're good on Instagram and on YouTube. Okay, making sure I am the engineer of everything. Okay, the owner, the operator. I do all. Okay. So this conversation, I'm going to be looking at YouTube and Instagram. So thank you for joining live on both of my channels here. I wanted to talk very heavily about a few things in regards to the awakening process, okay? And what is going on in our community? What is the focus, okay? So many of you, well, before I even get in topic, let me just say hi, everyone. Hi, come on in. Many of you already know I'm carrying, so I'm sitting pretty here. Come on in. Let me get my channeling stone. I've been channeling. Yes, come on in. Peace and love, peace and blessings. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to Mo. It's in the building. Who else is in the building? Y'all coming through with the comments. Y'all got to come through with the comments so I can see. There we go. I had to pull up the live chat because I didn't get to see. Hi, everyone. Hi, joining me from my YouTube family, Nakia, Angel. Hi, everyone joining me from my Instagram family. Mo, it's Ida, So T. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to Lady Flex, okay? From Detroit, we got Detroit here, okay? Who else in the building? We got Detroit. We got Detroit in the building. Okay, shout out to the new. Okay, who else is coming through? What cities we repping, okay? Detroit is in the building. I'm telling you, Chicago, okay? Chicago is in the building. Oh, I love this. Alabama, Bama, Atlanta, Colorado, okay? Minnesota, Minneapolis. Who else is in the building? Come on, Seattle. Oh, I love me some Seattle. I still have not been to Seattle. Texas. I just left Texas. Shout out to Texas. Charlotte. Miami. Ohio, okay? Hollywood, Florida. Charlotte, Kentucky. Hey, Kentucky. That used to be my old stomping ground, okay? I got roots in Kentucky. Bronx, New York. Oh, gosh. You know I love y'all New Yorkers, okay? So shout out to everybody that's in the building. I'm going to be covering a heavy topic tonight, okay? I don't want to take much of your time, but I do want you to be fully aware and conscious. This message is for those that will be walking into their new awakening, okay? And what is going on in the spiritual community, okay? What is going on in spirituality, your life as well. I'm sorry I missed you. If I missed the city, I'm so sorry, y'all. I was just reading so fast and trying to sip my tea and get the messages. So I'm gonna put this down, okay? Let's see. I can move this here. I'm gonna put this down because I don't want to. Wait a minute. Hold on, Instagram family. I don't want to lose y'all back here. Trying to put my tea down. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm not losing y'all. Sorry. Okay. So, powerful messages. Okay. So, number one, thank you for joining. Thank you for taking the time. I appreciate your time. So, I don't want to waste your time because your time is valuable. I wanted to connect with you because this is a powerful moment. What we're going through is a lot of shifts. Okay, so I'm not drinking. Somebody asked me if I was drinking banana tea. It's not banana tea. I was this close to drinking some banana tea. But I had to drink some nettle, okay, to calm me down because I had so much spiritual information, like a spiritual overload, and I was getting overworked. And y'all know when I get overworked, I can get emotional. So I didn't want to get emotional, so I had to drink some nettle, okay? Okay, so one of the biggest things that's going on right now is that the spiritual community is evolving, right? We all know this. But your life and your spirituality growth is very important at this time. Many of you know that I do psychic readings. You know that I channel. I'm a clairvoyant. So I'm clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsensing, meaning I can see, feel, and hear spirit. all of these gifts that I have developed over a period of time when I went through an awakening, when I went through a spiritual awakening. These gifts didn't just happen overnight. I didn't wake up one day and just decided this is something that I wanted to do. I didn't see a trend and decide that this is something that I wanted to jump on to. This was something that happened before, way before I was in the public eye. I actually was really spending a lot of time in my spiritual awakening process. It took me quite some time, some years. Actually, it was about 2 to 3 years to be exact in my spiritual awakening process. During that process, I changed my diet, okay? I changed my eating habits. So all of these things led up to what happened. I changed my eating habits. I got into a routine where I would wake up at 3 in the morning, literally 3 o'clock every morning. I woke up, I got in the shower, and I had to be out by like 3:15 to make sure I was hitting my meditation session. I would connect with the divine. I actually connect out in nature. So I would go outside. Really, it was a patio screen. We had a patio screen at the time, and I would sit out there, and I was covered and protected, but I was still outside in nature. And I would connect with the divine at 3 in the morning, every single morning. And I did this for about 2 years straight. So this was not something that happened overnight. But literally what's going on right now is we're talking about why it's so important for you to protect yourself during this time in this spiritual awakening, for you to be vigilant and to know who you're listening to and what you're listening to at this time. Because at this time, there is a spiritual and a physical war that's going on. Many of you could be going on and experiencing some internal wars in your mind. Okay, you could be having energy to want to go back to old habits. You could be having energy where you're trying to move or shift in a new direction, which is a new powerful direction for you and your family, but you're being attacked on a lot of ends. So we're going to get into protection crystals. We're going to get into protection things that you can do. But the most important I wanted to talk to you guys about is that Spirit and the divine had given me a powerful message. The reason why you don't see me channeling on here, especially on my YouTube channel, addressing my YouTube channel as much, is because the energy has shifted, okay? Number one, I'm not able to connect with the energy as much. And that way of channeling and that way of being like usually when I find cases or have cases given to me where I can find people that have passed away, dead bodies, locations, things like that, people that have lost their life in this dimension. I haven't been channeling that energy because, of course, I'm carrying, but I am still channeling with the divine for the collective message. But that's one of the reasons why you haven't seen me that much doing those channelings. So now I'm moving into a new area where we're focusing on tarot. I've been feeling a divine message and a calling to come to you guys closer, okay? Come to you guys closer to where we can physically work out any things and heal any ailments. You guys know I'm a certified herbalist, and if you don't know, I'm a certified herbalist. So I know how to work with specific herbs to help you heal certain things, okay? To help you work through certain things. I'm not your healer. I'm not a healer, but I am being called to come closer to help you identify or become aware of something so that you can move into your own action, so that you can take your own action into your energy. You can move towards healing in your own way. You know how to heal your family. There is an energy within the collective, okay? There's an energy within the collective that Spirit is calling for, that you must go back to healing the home. The women, Spirit is calling for this energy to reset and become resetted by a lot of the is now being putting forward. So you have to be conscious and aware of karma. And this is the energy that we are now in. We're also in the energy of self-initiation, not necessarily talking about like on a spiritual path of, we can break down the different spiritual paths, Orishas, Santeria. We can break all of those down. But this is a self-initiation for your spirit. This is a self-initiation for your soul, for you to connect with the divine, for you to know how you are connected, for you to know how to heal yourself, for you to know how to heal your family, for any sicknesses that may come up, for any things that you have to fight off, such as a common cold, for things that you have to fight off, such as anything, that you must know how to heal your family. You must know how to heal the core sense of your family. So I would love to get on here and teach about how to read tarot cards. But unfortunately, that's not what I'm being called to. I'm being called to teach you how to heal yourself, how to heal your family, and how to grow, especially during this time of protection. Because the spirit of Mother Earth had came in, and I had got a divine message. And y'all want to know what Mother Earth said? Mother Earth was saying that it is now time for the seeds of karma to be played out. No one can call and ask and beg, because with karma, it's just a law. It's just a law that it must be played out. You can't try to rewrite it. You can't try to, smile it away. You can't try to donate it away. You can't try to do things to get back in alignment. What you can do at this time is make a conscious decision. If you are ready to change your life and move in a direction where you can empower yourself. If you can move in a direction where you are ready to empower yourself, you will be ready for this new awakening, because this is a second push. This is a second push of an awakening. This is where each and every soul gets to choose their path and their purpose. Each and every soul gets to bring forth that energy of whatever you're trying to create, your happiness, whatever you're trying to bring forth, your healing, okay? Because let's face it, it's a lot of people carrying the weight of the past. And if you're ready to shed the weight of the past, I want you to give some hearts. I want you to show some love. I want you to share this video to at least 10 people. I want you to hit the like button. I want you to make sure you're subscribing, because this is a new shift. This is a new energy. And this is what I'm being called to. My work is groundwork right now, to make sure that you are getting the messages properly and to make sure that you have the knowledge to move forward. That is the only thing that I am here for, to assist you at this time. Is to make sure you're getting the messages properly and to make sure that you have the knowledge to know how to move forward. You have to know how to heal your body. And most importantly, many of you, if you follow me on Instagram, please do, because I update every single day on things that you can actually put into effect now. Like someone mentioned my banana tea. So things you can work on now to heal yourself from attacks, because sadness and anxiety, those are things, even depression, they come and they attack you. And sometimes you revert to things of old habits. You don't know how to deal with, the depression or the anxiety or the nervousness or the stress. You might not know how to deal with it. So this is why during these attacks, they're coming at you fast, you guys. These are spiritual attacks to prevent you from getting where you're destined to be. I don't think you understand how serious this is. These are spiritual attacks to prevent you to being where you are destined to be, where you're guided to be, where you know in your heart, you know with all your truth and your right where you're supposed to be, how you're supposed to shine. You know how you're supposed to elevate. You know what things you're supposed to bring about, what changes you're supposed to meet. I get it all the time where people say, I don't know my purpose, but many of you do know your purpose. You do. You know that it's great. You know it's so great that you don't have a picture for it. So the attacks are trying to attack the picture that you can't see already. The attacks are trying to stop the picture you have not been able to draw on and create and color on. The attacks are trying to stop those. So I want you to be conscious and vigilant to the things that you're listening and you're putting in your ears. The people that you're attaching to, that you're listening to for guidance and you're asking for, advice. Please listen to them wisely. Listen to what your spirit says about people, okay? That's the biggest thing. Listen to what your soul and your spirit is saying about others. If you feel a certain way, if you don't feel the connection, listen to what your soul and your spirit, because your spiritual team, okay, if you don't know what the spiritual team is, just put it like this. You have energy around you that is there to protect you, to stop anything that's trying to harm you, that is trying to basically increase your knowledge, to bring about awareness to you. So they're there to stop, and they're also to bring awareness and knowledge to you. They're also there to provide for your family and yourself, to protect you, to make sure that you're wise in the decisions that's about to come. So number one, like I talked about, the world is changing. There's a big shift and effect on the mental space, okay? The attacks are coming in on the mental. A lot of people are having psychotic breaks or breakdowns where they might feel like confused about things or not know how to move towards things because the attacks are coming in the mental state. The attacks are also showing up in through emotional reactions or behavior, anger, the outburst and things like that. So you want to be very aware of your children, okay? You want to be very aware of how you're handling your children and the babies in general. You want to handle them with care, okay? You want to listen to them. You want to allow them to have their emotional outbursts and be able to connect with them without disciplining them so much, okay? Because some of you, I have different parenting styles, but that's just saying what I'm getting from the divine. You want to make sure you're listening to the babies, to the children, because these attacks are happening. I do highly suggest that you keep the children close to your aura. Now, if you are a working mom like me, I know sometimes they have to go to school, daycare, whatever it is. I totally understand. But this is why I am doing this. I want you to get ready to prepare your home for you to make sure that you're fully equipped to move forward in any type of way, to make sure you are protecting your home, not necessarily in the sense of physical protection, but in the sense of knowing how to spiritually protect and physically protect, okay? Making sure you know what crystals to use to protect your front door, to make sure that sickness is not coming in your home, to make sure that certain energies are not coming in your home to attack the peace within the home. The biggest thing that I want to really leave you guys with is making sure that you set your home up to make sure that you are protected, okay? Because protection is going to be key during this time, and clarity. You must have the knowledge and you must be protected. You must know how to use it, okay? So these are the two things that are going to be very powerful for you at this time. Number one, I highly suggest that if you don't have any plants within your home, make sure you get a lot of plants, okay? Make sure you cleanse the air and you cleanse the environment and allow the plants to heal and do their power and their healing work within your home without you doing anything, okay? So that's the first thing. Make sure you have a lot of plants in your home to bring in that balance and to clear out energy. Also, I'm highly recommending that you guys have organites, okay? You have pyramids, copper pyramids. When I say copper pyramids, maybe copper pipes or copper pyramids made out of piping, okay? Made out of piping. That should be fairly reasonable. I don't think they're too much. I know one of them I got for like 50 bucks. Organite as well, making sure you have the crystal organite, and you want to keep a lot of high pyramids in your home to keep the frequencies high and to keep your knowledge high and to block anything that's trying to attack the home, okay? That's trying to impede in your growth process, in your spiritual growth process. So having those in the home. Also, any crystals that you feel most connected to, but definitely you guys, you want to make sure you keep quartz around you, because quartz is an amplifier, okay? So let me just be clear about this. Quartz amplifies negative energy and positive energy. So if you do utilize quartz in your home, you must keep the space clear, clean, and free of negative energies, okay? So you don't want to do a lot of arguing in the space. You don't want to do a lot of fighting and bickering and things like that in the space. Negative talk. You want to make sure that it's in its higher vibration. Also, All of your black crystals are there for protective measures, but the most one that I love and use in my whole entire house are blue crystals. Lapis lazuli. Right now, I have a blue calcite on here. Blue crystals are going to be highly protective for you at this time, because since these attacks are coming in from the spiritual realm, blue is what you need to have to protect your home, okay? Blue crystals are what you need to have to protect your mind and to protect your body. As you're traveling during this time, I know many of you have heard ways on how to protect yourself from carrying energies of, COVID, or carrying energies of getting a COVID shot. If you haven't talked about or haven't heard about that, okay, I don't want to sit here and talk about anything of that matter. I want to talk about protective things. But if you are afraid, let's say you did not get the COVID shot and you don't want to be out in the energies and get the proteins that are coming off of the COVID shot to affect your body that is known to cause women in bleeding. You can look up the Johnson & Johnson shot, or whatever you want to look up, the women in bleeding, miscarriages, and all of these particular things. If you don't want to come in contact, you need to stay dosed up on your herbs. I know for sure that Star Anise has been working for me. I know for sure that it works for the family. Okay, Star Anise. Now, also, if you, for whatever reason, if you want to make sure that you are aware of what's going on, you need to spend time on social media, but not that much time. Make sure you, like I said, tune into the right energies, okay? Make sure you're shutting those phones down at night. Shut those energies down at night so you can bring peace and rest in your home. A number one thing that's been going on in our family that we've been burning is Nong Chapa, okay? Nong Chapa has been in, I burn that every night before we go to bed, okay? Essential oils for children to distress them, lavender, your chamomile, your eucalyptus as well to clear. You also want to work with, passion flower. Passion flower is great de-stressor. It's a great anxiety reliever. That's one of my go-to. It helps with the nervous system. You want to work with those particular herbs. You guys have to get familiar with how to heal your home, your heart, your body, your soul, and all of these things. That's my dog back barking, going crazy. Y'all know about him already. He's my baby. He's my baby. He really is my baby. Even though sometimes he works it, but he's my baby, okay? Now, those are the things that's going on right now in the energy. Like I said, and I want to make this very clear, this is the time for you to really have the ability to change your life in a powerful new direction. You have the ability to expand and grow, and oh my gosh, you have the ability to really be connected with wealth and abundance, and not just in a money sense, but in an overall sense in your being. This is really that time. You have this opportunity. This is a powerful time to be born, to be alive, okay? You really do have this to your advantage, but you must be aware and knowledgeable about what to eat and put in your body and what to use, what herbs and all of these things. You have to have a basis. Okay, you have to have support. So if you guys would like for me to do more weekly or tarot readings on life and how to help you navigate through certain situations, such as what's going on in your day-to-day life, I do come on Instagram live every day between 11 and 12, and I am on there giving the collective reading. But if YouTube family would like for those videos to come up, I will not be doing a lot of channeling in this energy. The channeling in this energy is very tainted. It's very dark. And it will be very traumatic for the soul that is entering into my life and our family's life. It's also very traumatic for the souls that are entering into my life. It is time for me to advance, and it's time for me to do my work out there in the field to help you understand, what is going on, how we can heal ourselves, women with womb healing, how we can heal these certain things, how we can bring forward. Many women I have a video that is coming on about how to heal yeast infections, or how to work through those things, how to heal the womb, even through trauma, through triggers for situations, how to come about with change. So I hope this helps you guys. I love you. Stay connected and protected. Peace, love, wadu. Bye.